I just wanted to use the word penchant in a sentence, Mark.
Well, what's it? Tell me, define penchant.
A proclivity for, a strong inclination for. You think I wasn't going to be able to define it? I mean,
Yeah,
what?
well,
I'd
like to know the Websters. I mean, if you're going to be using words, Trey, come on.
Oh, welcome to the Wild Side. Trey Reid and Mark Hedrick with you. Damon Poole producing as usual. Mark, we got you to the Fly Fishing Film Tour Saturday night, and you made friends there, and you brought them on the radio show.
Yes, I did. I'm constantly looking for friends, and y'all get to put your headsets on. You won't be able to hear without them. But I've got Aubrey Mosley, I've got Karen Mall, we got Joey Mall over in the corner, of course. I made other friends too. I made a friend of the pretzel guy. Dude, those pretzels were on point. And the films were great. I mean, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you enjoyed yourself, I think.
Yes, I did. I did. I enjoyed myself. I saw when you watch somebody catching a 1,000-pound mako shark out of
Conway Bowman out of San Diego.
Yeah, out of a pretty much a center console boat, probably 22, 23 footers all. He's just wearing them out. So that was fun.
Was that your favorite, the mako shark film?
Yeah, that one in Iceland, the Iceland film.
That was the first one.
The guy that decided he wanted to go for the six.
The super slam of Iceland fishing.
I don't know anybody that's really done that, caught a slam of any kind.
And I don't know anybody that's caught a 5-pound smallmouth.
Yeah, there you go. But anyway, in deference to Trey's hit a grand slam on the coast, so it was interesting to see somebody. I had no idea.
Different kind of grand slam.
Well, and you never really alluded to the fact that there was a different type of slam. It was just your slam.
Well, it was a tropical flats slam.
Well, okay.
It's the original. It's the OG. So it's the best.
but I will tell you, the slam that I would like to slam is the mako shark. That's the one I would love to get out and do. I'd want a little bit bigger boat, and I'd want people that are armed, because I'm worried about that fish coming in the boat with us. So, it'd be one of those deals. But 1,000-pound shark jumping, let's say 15, 18 feet out of the water.
That's pretty remarkable.
It was remarkable. And you had to leave a little early because I think your granddaughter was starving.
She was starving, and pretzels and hot dogs were not going to do the trick for her.
No. The hot dogs weren't going to do it for me, but 2 pretzels, I was pretty much carved up.
Nice. Well, it was a good time, and the presenting sponsor of the Fly Fishing Film Tour is Fish On Custom Rods, and that's Joey, Karen, and Aubrey are with Fish On Custom Rods. Welcome. How y'all doing? You got to get on that microphone close. You have to talk into it, like directly. Yeah.
We're great.
Good. Yeah. Thank you.
Doing good. I hate that I missed out on the pretzels.
They were
Didn't
fantastic.
Have one. I was starving that night.
Yeah.
Joey, did you get to eat any pretzels or hot dogs?
I did not.
You got to get on that microphone, Joey.
I did not get to eat anything. Well, I think I had a hot dog that was just laying on the table.
Yeah.
And I grabbed it. So
that doesn't sound healthy.
No.
At about I'd say even after about 8:30, I could have eaten the wax out of a cat's ear. That's how hungry. That's how hungry I was.
Man.
I had to say
sick.
it. I was hungry.
Damon, it's too early in the show for that, don't you think?
Hey,
Yes.
Logan provided us with a community bucket of popcorn that has kind of been the running joke. But that's what got us through that night.
The most, probably next to fried rice, the most unfilling thing you can eat.
Popcorn?
Yeah.
But it sure is good.
It is good.
It really is good. It's a look. We're not going to rehash the entire fly fishing film tour, but it is. We talked about it a couple weeks ago with the guys from Arkansas Fly Fishers. There's probably not a better venue in the country than the Cal's Ron Robinson Theater. It's like most of the time when these films tour around, they're projecting on the side of a building, or like in Cotter, they'll do it on
This is
the
the real
side of the
deal.
bridge, which is that's cool. But like you actually got theater seats and popcorn and hot dogs and pretzels and even beer and wine
And restrooms.
and restrooms and tequila if you bring your own.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, what's that? I think I may have said too much. All right, let's get this week's fishing report in. What do you say?
It's time for the Trader Bill's Outdoors Fishing Report. With locations in Hot Springs and Little Rock, Trader Bill's is your one stop for all things outdoors.
And we go to the Edwards Food Giant hotline and welcome in our buddy Philip Kastner. Philip, you have already sent us some photos of
A bucket
ice
full of
chest
catfish.
full of flathead catfish, it looked like. Man, did you catch those?
So we did last night. We double checked them this morning before I went to work. Yep, it's flathead season. Most of central Arkansas lakes are in the upper 60s, lower 70s. The water's ridiculously clear because we just haven't had enough rain to muddy things up. Plus, on top of all that, we're on the backside of the half side of the moon. Pollen's floating in all the pockets, but it doesn't matter. If you're going to go throw a float worm in all the lakes, you're still going to catch a bunch of fish doing that. The lake levels are really stable, which means, guys, we're having a really good spawn. And Mark, you and I went to a couple of seminars, and that was the key of all the biologists is having a really normal lake level, which has a big spawn. So
No doubt.
the brim are going to be moving up here in the pockets here in the next week or so. It is really a great time to be out on the lakes, guys. You just can't get much better than this.
You had a couple of your granddaughters, I think, were catching some brim off a dock on Hamilton, weren't they?
Absolutely. You can go out on all of the docks on Hamilton, or it doesn't matter, washed off to Craig Greason. Crickets and worms are going to catch a lot of big brim because they're underneath the shadows of the docks, and you're going to be able to catch a bunch. Trader Bill's Team Trail was on Hamilton last weekend. Robert Cathcart and Michael Glenn won it with 24.36. 24 pounds.
And they didn't even have big bass. They
second
didn't
was-
even have big bass. That's what's crazy.
No, right. Spencer Sheffield and Chris had second with 21.68. They also had a big bass, 7.74. Timmy Poe and Jeremiah Kendi had third with 19.38. 24 pounds. That's a heck of a stringer to be able to catch in the ridiculous situation, which was a storm that was coming through that particular weekend.
The thing that I think's interesting, Philip, you had 109 teams fish it, 327 fish were weighed, 2.58 pound average weight, 844 pounds and 5.7 total weight. So that gives the average team, some didn't weigh, it was just bad, but that's a 7.68 pound average weight. I mean, y'all had a heck of a tournament.
Heck of a tournament. The runoff, I'm sure, had something to do with it. You can go into a creek and throw a spinnerbait and, catch fish. But to be able to catch 24 pounds, that's a different thing. And 21 pounds per second, that's another thing. So congratulations to that. We've got a lot of tournaments coming up, high school tournaments coming this next few weekends. Mr. Bass is coming up on Millwood. There's a bunch of tournaments still coming up, not to mention all the night tournaments that are taking off on all of our center Arkansas lakes. So there's a lot of good fishing to be done.
Thanks, Philip.
Philip, we appreciate you. That's Philip Kastner on the Edwards Food Giant hotline. As always, if you take nothing else from his fishing report, take this. It's time to get out there and fish.
Go see our
Everything's
guys.
biting.
Go
It's
see our
awesome.
guys.
Go see them at Trader Bill's. More Wildside coming up.
Trader Bill's Outdoors is the one-stop shop for all your fishing and boating needs. They carry Vexus bass boats, Godfrey pontoons, and Taiga surf, wake, and ski boats. Their marine department also features parts and accessories from most boat manufacturers. And if something goes wrong with your boat, their service department is ready to get you back in the game with quality repairs and friendly service. Trader Bill's Outdoors, 1530 Albert Pike in Hot Springs, and 12006 I-30 Frontage Road in Little Rock, where great fishing and boating began.
I'm Mark Hedrick from the Wild Side here on 103.7 The Buzz. You probably already know Edwards Food Giant as the meat people. And when I'm looking to throw a steak on the grill, my first stop is the incredible meat counter at Edwards Food Giant. Ribeyes, fillets, strips, T-bones, and porterhouses. Whatever your favorite cut, you'll find the best selection of certified Angus beef at Edwards Food Giant. Their prices are great, with weekly specials that will make your next steak dinner as affordable as it is tasty. Go see them today. Edwards Food Giant, the meat people.
Hey folks, Mark Hedrick here to tell you about Battery Outfitters in North Little Rock. They're here to serve your battery needs, from cell phones to hearing aids to power tools. And when it comes to service, Battery Outfitters is second to none. Got a problem with your truck or your boat battery? Just pull in at 5915 JFK Boulevard and the Battery Outfitters crew will handle the rest. And don't forget to ask about Key Fob Friday and watch Battery Saturday. You'll be glad you did. Battery Outfitters, 501-537-4990 for all your battery needs.
FanDuel, in partnership with Oakland Sports, is now available in Arkansas. With FanDuel, you can get in on college action any night of the week. Plus, you can even combine your bets into a same-game parlay for a shot at an even bigger payout. And for a limited time, new Arkansas customers get started with $300 in bonus bets guaranteed when you place your first $5 bet. So just visit FanDuel.com/Arkansas to sign up today. That's FanDuel.com/Arkansas to get started with $300 in bonus bets when you place your first $5 bet. Play your game with FanDuel, now available in Arkansas. 21 plus and present in Arkansas. First online real money wager only, $5. First deposit required. Bonus issue as non-withdrawable bonus bets which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Are you newly engaged or almost there? Well, this is your sign to say yes. Say yes to the Arkansas Democrat Gazette Wedding Show Sunday, April 26th at Hendrix College in Conway. Meet more than 30 exhibitors. See fashion and win giveaways at the Conway Wedding Show. Sponsored in part by Dillard's and Crown Entertainment. Tickets are just $10 in advance to the April 26th Conway Wedding Show. Visit ArkansasBridalCommunity.com for more information or call 501-378-3807.
When you think CertaPro Painters, you probably think interior and exterior painting for homes and commercial properties, which we do beautifully. But did you know that we're more than just paint? CertaPro also provides expert carpentry, sheetrock repairs, deck and fence staining, and durable garage and patio concrete coatings. Whether you're refreshing your home, upgrading a commercial space, or restoring outdoor areas, we deliver professional results with the quality and service you expect. Call CertaPro Painters today or schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. CertaPro Painters, that's certainty.
In Arkansas, cancers of the lung, breast, prostate, and colon are the leading cause of cancer deaths. Yet simple screenings can save lives, helping doctors find and treat cancer early. If you have a family history of cancer, you need to start screenings even earlier, because cancer screenings can never come too soon, only too late. To learn more, visit cancer.uams.edu. Sponsored by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and UAMS.
Welcome back to the Wild Side on 103.7 The Buzz.
You're back on the Wild Side. Trey Reid and Mark Hedrick with you. We have got our friends from Fish On Custom Rods in studio with us tonight. Joey, you were talking during the break about, and we were talking in the green room, business is really growing. I'd like to, the Wild Side would like to take credit for that. You did advertise with us for a little while, and I think that's when things, really started to take off. I'm joking. I'm joking.
It was meteoric. I'd say
meteoric. I like that.
Right.
Now, just tell us how this thing got started, man. How did you, I know you've been a long time fly angler, but how did you make the leap from angler to fly fishing business?
Well, it really started back in, when our boys were born, or we had started a family, and that's when I started fly fishing back in the mid '90s, and I didn't realize we were going to have 4 boys, and so as we had them, I started building these fly rods. That took on, and then I started building for nonprofits here in Little Rock for donations,
Right.
and that took off, and it just kind of rolled on itself.
Snowballing, huh?
You know, here we are in 2026, and we are a full-fledged fly shop. We just don't really want to call it that because it sounds so specific, but you know, we have all the brands now: Able, Ross, Hairline, Umpqua. I mean, we have all that in stock, and we have all those brands ready to go. And then we've curated a product base that fits the lifestyle. And
It's
so
an outdoor lifestyle. That's what it's really about.
And so you go out and catch a 1,000-pound shark, you're going to go celebrate it with a beer, wine, cocktail, and we have all the cutting boards and stuff like that.
Moscow Mule glasses,
glassware, and all that good stuff.
You have syrups for that I think is really cool for stuff like Manhattans,
Yes.
old fashions, stuff that makes it easy because after a day on the lake, you just want to make something easy. You know?
And we have a new line coming in Monday that you guys might. It's called High Camp Flask, and you can look it up on the website. But this is going to be a pretty cool line for all the fishermen, golfers, people for outdoors. It's going to be a pretty cool deal. But you know, I had an email 3 years ago or so from a young lady named Aubrey Mosley, asking if we would consider bringing on her husband, who's an artist, Jameson Mosley.
Right.
Absolutely phenomenal if you've seen his work.
Yes.
I mean, Jameson
Painted a piece live at the Fly Fishing Film Tour Saturday night.
Yeah, he is just amazing. And so we looked at it, talked about it, and lo and behold, we're doing that. And Aubrey's kind of taken over all the stuff, and we kind of answer, or I do, to her. And
you've been answering to Karen for a long time, so.
Yes, he has.
Well, that kind of leads into the next question. I mean, like, I get the sense here that Karen and Aubrey really probably do a lot more than Joey does these days.
Well, I do all the labor work. And, you know,
is that true or false? They don't want to answer.
There's some truth in that for sure.
You know, I do know that you know, I met Joey years ago. He had some pins that I thought really cool.
Yes.
He was carving pins, and they were trout fishing stuff, and they were really still doing that.
Still doing it.
And then he got into more of the high end rod making. Started talking about that. And I just thought it was really. And then he decided he was going to go out to Painted Tree and start a one booth. Then it went to 2. Then he moved it over. I think you're getting ready to go to 3 now.
We're opening up our additional second booth up front near the checkout, which will be all fly tying, fly fishing materials, and then across from that will be an Orvis.
Right. And you do a ton of business online as well.
Oh, we do. We ship international, and we have shipments that go out every day. And so
FishOnCustomRods.com, right? Did I say it right? Okay,
yes.
I thought so.
So I'm a guy walks in the store, and of course I'm enamored by a lot of this stuff. The cutting boards. I mean the shirts you have.
I buy the fly fishing equipment. Mark buys the lifestyle stuff.
Right.
Yes.
I'm lifestyle. I'm lifestyle because I got to put up with Trey. I got to have something to drink.
You get right.
But anyway.
I would, as you said, that would hurt if I was sensitive.
Yeah, and it wasn't intended to hurt Trey. It was said with love. But if somebody has a question, y'all are available online to answer questions.
Yeah, that's what makes us unique, because we do have a little chat thing, and it will pop up, and somebody will ask a question, and we call them back.
Yeah.
And it just, the people on their line go, really? There's a human? And so we
Well,
called
I
them
mean,
back.
I wouldn't go as far to say you're a human.
Yeah.
but no, seriously.
He's an equal opportunity shade thrower, you see.
Here's the deal.
And I'll say, we get a lot of correspondence through our email constantly throughout the day, and we're on it. We're responding to these customers and answering questions and, providing for their needs.
Right. And it's about service. And see, that I don't know how many times I've talked to you and you go, I'm delivering a rod right now.
Yeah.
And somebody will see something online. They'll say, hey, can you, how long it take to deliver it? And you'll go, where do you live? Well, we live in Little Rock. I'll have it to you today.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Local delivery here around Little Rock, and leave it on the front porch. Coffee, Angler's Coffee.
Yeah.
What other coffees we have?
Onyx
Coffee.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Which is a huge.
We got to take a
Onyx
quick
homemade.
break, y'all. We are talking with our friends from Fish On Custom Rods. You can find them at the Painted Tree on Chenal or at fishoncustomrods.com. Stick around. More Wildside coming up right after this break.
Trader Bill's Outdoors has the largest fishing tackle selection in the region, including the newest lures and the newest colors, as well as a wide selection of locally made lures that are proven winners on Arkansas lakes and streams. They also carry top-of-the-line rods and reels by the industry's leading companies, and they employ local anglers who are always prepared to answer your questions and set you on the path to success. Trader Bill's Outdoors, 1530 Albert Pike in Hot Springs and 12006 I-30 Frontage Road in Little Rock.
I'm Mark Hedrick from the Wild Side. Let me tell you about Tammy Chase Insurance. Tammy Chase is a wealth of knowledge as she guides her clients through the sometimes confusing world of health insurance and Medicare coverage. I know because she's helped me understand my options and find the perfect fit for me. She'll do the same for you because every client benefits from her expertise and local market knowledge. Give her a call at 501-658-5127. Tammy Chase Insurance. She puts the I care in Medicare solutions.
Crane Chevrolet in Little Rock is among the small number of Chevy dealers to earn Chevrolet's Mark of Excellence Award. It's reserved for dealers who have both high sales performance and excellent customer service ratings. When you visit Crane Chevrolet, you won't just understand why they won the award, you will feel it. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, or SUV, let Crane Chevrolet show you the incomparable customer service that's made them one of the country's top Chevy dealers. Crane Chevrolet, I-30, exit 130 in Little Rock, or check them out at cranechevy.com.
Shipments of spring and summer fashions are arriving at Bell & Sword. That means swimwear from Saks, Peter Noir golf wear and shirts, Johnny O's store within a store. Be sure to check out the Faraday line and Martin Dingman shoes and leather goods. So hurry in for a great value on quality men's clothing at Bell & Sword for your spring and summer items. And you'll look fantastic. Bell & Sword, 1011 Oak Street in downtown Conway on Facebook and Instagram.
Do you feel that, Arkansas? The Lotto jackpot is now more than $1 million. Why should you care? Because this $1 million+ prize can only be won in Arkansas. There are 2 Lotto drawings every week, and the jackpot keeps growing until there's a winner. Join the fun and play Lotto today. A $2 ticket could change your life. Get yours in stores today. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Are you someone who tries to drive while distracted by your phone? Someone who props it up on the steering wheel or peeks down at it for a glance? Or just scrolls and scrolls? If so, you could be the next person to get into a fender bender, get a ticket, veer off the road, or even cause a crash that kills you or someone else. Enough with the phones already. Put them down and pay attention, or pay the price.
Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by the Arkansas Highway Safety Office.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. Our team of experts can become your outsourced IT department, solving problems even before you know about them. We provide and maintain everything from servers and network infrastructure to printers and digital copiers. As a family business with over 80 years of history in Little Rock, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. If you're ready to get your IT in order, visit captg.com and sign up for a free consultation.
Have questions about retirement, investments, or your money? Call our financial hotline, Dial 501-381-5228 and leave a voicemail with your specific financial question, and our experts will answer it on the Get Ready for the Future show Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Get your financial questions answered by the pros. 501-381-5228. Call now. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Independent Advisor Alliance. Independent Advisor Alliance and Genwealth Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
The Wild Side Outdoor Report is brought to you by West Rock Landing, your gateway to fishing and fun on Lake Maumelle.
Well, Trey, you know, I'm hearing good reports coming from Lake Dardanelle. I mean, I'm here they've been catching some good fish on Dardanelle. That's a lake that they really put a lot of emphasis in years back, trying to get the shoreline grass to come back. You know, we had those terrible floods years ago that wiped out a lot of habitat. But so that's good news. I'm hearing some 4s, 5s, and some fish maybe a little bigger coming in. So good news. If you want to go fishing on someplace, get a chance to catch some fish, that'd be a nice place. Of course, all lakes are pretty hot right now, it seems. Let's see. Oh, I got it over here. AGFC Education Challenge. I mentioned this a little early because I thought this was one of the best programs AGFC has done in a long time. Is returning to Hot Springs November 4th and 5th for the Generation Conservation Summit. Really a lot of fun last year. You were there. You got to speak. Works with high school or grade school kids and high school kids.
Yeah, really, K all the way through 12.
Yep. Pake South smoked the field at Lake Eufaula to win the Bassmaster Open with a 3-day total of 84 pounds, 1 ounce. 3 days, 84-12. That's pretty darn good.
That's
or 84
solid.
1, I should say, with a 31 pounds, 7 ounce final day. So you got to like that. And then I got to shout out my granddaughter, Sage. She went out to Maumelle with Matt yesterday. You know, he was on the show last week.
That's right.
She was too. And he tied a little white Senko on her Moana rod, and she threw it about 12 feet. And she goes, Dad, I think I got something. He goes, no, you're hung. And she starts reels in a bass over 2 pounds. And he had to net it and bring it in. So I've got pictures of her. I'll put it on our Facebook page. And she's going to call in next week to tell us her dad did not catch any fish bigger than that one.
Oh, I see. So she's already catching on.
You breed a beagle, you get a beagle. You know what I mean? That's just the bottom line. So that's the
well,
outdoor.
Good for Sage. Good for Sage. Well, we're talking with our friends from Fish On Custom Rods, Joey and Karen Mall, Aubrey Mosley. So, Karen, Aubrey, you do a little bit more of the hands-on, day-to-day stuff. What did Joey leave out when he was giving us the rundown and segment number 2 there?
The money.
Yeah.
You know, I have to say, first and foremost, Joey's put us in this position. He works, you know, he gives us the credit, but he works night and day, every single day for many years to, you know, provide us this opportunity and what Fish On is today. And, you know, shout out to Joey for, you know, making Fish On what it is. And
I'll give you a ring on that. I don't know how many times you and I in conversations, and you're talking about the passion, and Karen, I'm sure you've heard it. Aubrey, I'm sure you've heard him say this. But we'll be talking about the passion of what you do and everything you got. You go, Mark, I got to make this work. There's no alternative. I'm going to make this work. And it's just gotten bigger and bigger, and that's the passion that goes into it. You don't look back. You got to look forward and keep going. And so I think that's what is interesting. And the fact that you are out there sponsoring things like the Fly Fishing Film Tour, you know, and going out and building rods and doing things for people. That's a testament to what you're doing and your commitment to the outdoors. So, what happened?
I don't know. I mean, I was waiting for you to follow up.
Well,
I thought you were going to ask a question after that.
Trey, I was trying to leave a little room for you.
Well, let's leave a little room for the trivia. How about that?
All right,
let's jump in there.
It's time for this week's Tammy Chase Insurance Outdoor Trivia Question. You may not know the answer to this week's trivia question, but Tammy Chase has the answers for all your health insurance and Medicare needs. Tammy Chase Insurance. She puts the I care in Medicare solutions.
All right. It is. We talked about what a great time it is to go fishing. Philip Castor's fishing report, like just everything spawn and he's already catching flatheads. The brim are moving up. The bass have been there, probably getting to be post-spawn there pretty soon. But it's also a great time to take a boater education class in Arkansas before we get into the thick of boating season. Correct. So in the spirit of safe boating, our trivia question tonight is about that. So you're going to play for a $10 Sonic gift card from our friends at Tammy Chase Insurance. And the question is, number to call, 501-661-1037. In Arkansas, boating education is mandatory for all boat operators born on or after what date?
Yeah, and I thought I had it
You
right.
You did. I asked it a slightly different way to you.
It was a little ambiguous. It was a little. It could have gone either way, but on or after a certain date.
Yeah,
now,
if you were born on or after this date, you got to have boater education.
And it's not like being 16 and not needing a fishing license till you're 16. If you weren't born on or after this date, you got to have boater safety.
That's right. And there's still additional requirements, say, to operate a personal watercraft.
And Game and Fish is doing, I believe it's with the East Initiative, they are actually doing things to help students now. My granddaughter got her boater safety through the school.
Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas also supporting boater education specifically at Arkansas
got the
Game and Fish.
Right,
they're lighting up, man.
But let me ask you, Joey. So somebody comes in that's a novice. They reach out to you, say, "What kind of rod should?" Because typically there's not anybody in your places. It's a place unless Aubrey or Karen or you are in there putting some stuff up, which I've seen you in there straightening and moving things around. How do you tell somebody? Do you get lessons? Are there people that you can work with or get them some instruction?
Oh, it's a great question. And we have beginner kits starting around $100 all the way up to fly rods a couple thousand. But I had a lady purchase a combo kit Saturday night. I think she was with the Game and Fish. And what we do is I bought her a membership to Arkansas Fly Fishers because they have.
Now, wait a minute. Was it Terry from the dive shop, maybe?
No, she lived in Pine Bluff.
Okay.
She did a show for the AFF a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
And so what we've done is we've partnered with the Arkansas Fly Fishers, and they have their calendar set throughout the year. And so we'll buy that membership for them and send them over there, and we'll talk through, like she did it, the 9'5" weight, your average good starting rod kit with a reel, line, everything you need. And you do see a lot of ladies coming into the sport.
Right.
They're normally a little timid, but I won't lose contact with that person, with her or that person, and then again, with that membership going to the AFF, they can see the calendar on Arkansas Fly Fishers. It's sort of a partnership, if you will, and they know when they can go out and practice casting, and or if I have some time, I'll go to one of the golf courses or the fellowship lawn out there and show them and get them started casting. But it's really, fly casting it's there's a technique, just
it's
like
an art.
golf.
There's no question it's an art.
But getting somebody started and getting them past that fear, if you will, or intimidation.
Yeah, there's real intimidation.
Yeah,
no doubt.
And so we're not just going to sell it. We're going to help them through.
Great.
Service after the sale. Hey, let's go to line 1 and talk to Mike. Mike, where are you calling from?
Conway.
All right, Mike, do you have an answer to our trivia question? In Arkansas, boating education is mandatory for all boat operators born on or after what date?
January 1st, 1987.
Oh,
man. Just a bit outside. Mike, good try, man. Yep. You were. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you calling in. Well, hey, callers, you still got a chance to win our trivia.
I thought he was on it.
I thought he was. When he said January 1st, 1980.
Yeah, he almost said it. Yep.
You're not on, Damon. What? Okay.
Yeah,
All
no
right.
doubt.
All right. 501-661-1037 if you want to answer our trivia question and win a $10 gift card to Sonic from our friends at Tammy Chase Insurance.
So if you were to have an opportunity to go fishing tomorrow in the state, where would you go other than the
Little Red?
No, would you go? I'm talking about.
No, I'm saying
the big catch and release area up there on below Norfolk.
Dry Run.
Dry Run.
Mossy Shoals.
Mossy Shoals. Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Mark, I really like Norfolk, but Karen and I, with our 4 boys, outside of baseball and being down at junior deputy, week in and week out, we would go up to Dry Run Creek.
Yeah.
And that place, that resource, is absolutely phenomenal. And you get to watch these kids fish.
You got one? We got one?
Yeah, let's go back to line 1. I don't know if this is the same Mike or a different Mike, but Mike, do you know you got to be born on or after what date? You have to have boater education if you're born on or after this date. What is it? Mike, you there? Hello, Mike. I don't see Mike there. We got to take a break, Mike. Hold the line. Damon will talk to you. Make sure you can stick around. But we're going to take a quick break and be back with more talk with our friends from Fish On Custom Rods. More Wildside coming up.
Spring and summer may be behind us, but that doesn't mean there's not a good reason to get out to Lake Maumelle to enjoy a day on the water. Trey Reid here from the Wild Side to tell you about West Rock Landing. Our friends at West Rock have everything you need to enjoy a day on the lake. Whether you're fishing for bass or crappie or just taking in the amazing views of the Ouachita Mountains, West Rock offers bait, tackle, boat rentals, and so much more. Check them out at westrocklanding.com or go see them just a few miles west of Little Rock on Highway 10. West Rock Landing, your gateway to Lake Maumelle. Navigating the world of health insurance coverage can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why Tammy Chase Insurance is here to help. Medicare coverage, health insurance, indemnity, life, dental, and vision. Tammy Chase and her team have the expertise and resources to help you figure out the plans and coverages that are right for you. Check them out on the web at TammyChaseInsurance.com or stop by in person at 8414 Counts Massey Road in North Little Rock. Tammy Chase puts the I care in Medicare solutions. I'm Trey Reid from the Wild Side on 103.7 The Buzz, and when I'm looking for a great home-cooked lunch on the fly, my go-to spot is the deli at my neighborhood Edwards Food Giant. There's always a great selection of delicious meats and vegetables, fresh from the kitchen and served with a smile by the friendly folks behind the deli counter. You'll get heaping portions with cornbread or a dinner roll and a drink to wash it down, all for under $9. For home cooking without the hassle of washing dishes, go see our friends at Edwards Food Giant.
Arkansas, your moment has arrived. DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of Southland Casino, is officially live in your state. Now you can make every matchup even more exciting with same-game parlays, money lines, player props, and more, all from your phone. It's safe, secure, and easy to use. And to get things started, new Arkansas customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. No waiting, just non-stop action. Powered by America's top-rated sportsbook app. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code 1037TheBuzz. New Arkansas customers bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. That's code 1037TheBuzz. The crown is yours. In partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of Southland Casino. Gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-522-4700. 21 and over. Arkansas only. Eligibility and restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos.
Razorback Foundation members, it's time to renew your membership. Annual Fund Pledge renewals are now open and due March 31st. Renew now by visiting RazorbackFoundation.com or text RENEW to 479-349-4313. Be part of the tradition for the new era of Razorback football under Coach Silverfield. Renew your Razorback Foundation membership today. Text RENEW to 479-349-4313. Go Hogs!
Roger Scott here. You guys know how much I love the great outdoors. I mean, I am the naked gardener after all, and there's nothing that I love more than my very own lawn and being outside. But let's be honest, when the mosquitoes attack, it can be a real buzzkill. However, a monthly mosquito barrier from my friends at Sanders Ground Essentials can keep those skeeters away, which keeps my deck party going. Call them today at 315-9395 or on the web at sandersground.com. Sanders Ground Essentials. Let's get growing.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
I'm a real wild one. Wild one. Wild one. Wild one.
Welcome back to the Wild Side. Trey Reid and Mark Hedrick with you. Damon Poole in the control room producing as he does our show every week. Well, most weeks. Sometimes we give him a break in July. He takes the 4th of July and his birthday
Goes
off
to meteorological rehab.
Yeah, well, meteorological rehab. That's hard to say. Easy for you to say.
Very easy.
Let's go to line one and talk to Patrick. Patrick, I apologize for calling you Mike. I think Damon inadvertently typed the first caller's name back in there. Patrick,
no worries. I just was waiting on my turn.
There you go. There you go.
Patrick, tell us, do you know if you were born on or after, what date you have to well, I'm just having a hell of a time
January
tonight.
1st, 1986.
You don't need me to ask the question. You just need to answer it. Very good, Patrick. Hey, where you calling from, man?
Cabot.
All right.
Nice.
Good Lone Oak County listener. Patrick, we're going to put you on hold, and Damon will get your contact information so we can get that Sonic gift card mailed out to you.
Thanks, Patrick.
Thanks for listening, buddy.
Guys, you just made my girls' night hearing me on the radio. Thank you.
All right. Yay. All right. Sweet. Good deal. Good deal. We like to make people happy.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, should we shoot from the hip with our guest here?
There's no question. I know they're ready.
Karen and Aubrey look a little, like they're not so sure about it. I don't know. Joey, have you played this before, Joey? I don't think so. Let me get this set up here. Here we go.
It's Shoot from the Hip, brought to you by Crane Chevrolet. Mark and Trey always like to shoot from the hip every week. But when it comes to Crane Chevrolet, they shoot straight and always hit their target.
I want to get my glasses on, Trey, so I make sure I get this correct.
All right.
Okay, so, ladies, what's and Joey, you can,
y'all all answer.
You can all answer. What's a must-have snack on a hunting or fishing trip? Must-have.
Oh, a cold beverage.
That's coming later.
The adult one.
That's an adult one.
Hey, she can answer that way. Don't chastise the guest.
What I
like a woman that calls a drink a snack.
Yeah, what I tell my husband, it's first cast, first catch, first crack of a beer.
Nice.
I like
nice.
it. I play by that rule myself sometimes.
Anybody got anything else? Karen?
I just go through the pantry and just take what I can shove in my special cooler.
I'm still a Three Musketeers guy. I got to have that. So okay. Got another one for you as soon as it pops back up. Cup of coffee in the morning or something else? And I think I know your answer probably.
I am not a coffee drinker at all.
What do you drink?
I drink a Diet Pepsi.
There you go. Joey?
Coffee.
Me too.
Coffee.
Aubrey?
Always coffee.
There you go.
Either the Onyx coffee or Angler's coffee.
Good.
Whole bean, ground, fresh.
Nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yes. Nice product placement there.
I like it. So what's your if you could go to space, let's just say you had the wherewithal, somebody said, hey, y'all want to go into space? I'm talking about circling the moon, just maybe going up for gravity for a little bit, coming down. Would you do it? Would y'all take a trip into space?
I would.
Yeah.
Aubrey is a yes.
I would, but I would not with Aubrey.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I'd have to get out and clean the spaceship.
I'm definitely a thrill seeker.
Are
so
you? Yeah.
100%.
There you go. What about you?
I'm on the conservative side. I'm not going.
No, me either.
Karen's keeping her feet on the ground.
Okay, so the next question, of course, begs to ask: would you go down a submersible to maybe look at the Titanic?
Yes.
You would?
Yes.
No.
How about you?
Hesitantly, I have to say I would.
Wow. Well,
Okay, may I give you a piece of advice? Don't go in a carbon fiber submersible.
Obviously, they hadn't seen the documentary. Okay, and this is just something for all of you. Do y'all prefer clear or dark liquids?
Yes.
Oh,
Somebody, Matt said that too.
My son answered yes. How about you, Joey?
Dark.
Dark. There you
Yeah.
go. There you go. Nice Manhattan, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Aubrey?
Both.
There you go.
Yes. Okay.
The other one, and then
But is this the food one? I want to throw one in. Okay,
ahead.
you get to fish with one fly and one fly only in Arkansas. What's it going to be?
The meat eater.
Okay.
The woolly booger.
there you go.
I like that.
I
That
do
would
too.
be
I do
probably
too.
mine too.
I would too.
Rainbow Warrior.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what a rainbow warrior is.
Which is the mascot of the University of Hawaii, of
yeah,
course.
there it is. There it is.
Followed by a squirmy worm.
Okay. Yeah.
The squirmy worm is that's like kind of a woolly booger. That's like what you put on when nothing else works.
Nothing
right?
works, right.
You're
Woolly
gonna
booger's
catch
what
a
I've-
fish.
I've
It might
got-
be an 8-inch stalker, but you're gonna catch something.
I've caught more on an olive drab woolly booger
Yeah.
than just about anything.
All right. I'm sorry. I had to throw one in, the
And-
fly fishing one.
And
in.
last but not least, anybody ever eaten a pickled pig's foot?
No.
I tried. My dad worked for Malton Packing Company for about 57 years.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, and when you walk through a packing company, I'm not sure you would eat a hot dog or any of that kind of stuff anymore, but they did. They had
Pickled pig's feet. How
Yeah.
about you?
No, I've never been offered it.
Yep.
So I'd say I haven't tried it, haven't bought it, put it in front of me. I may try it, but
Pickled egg?
No.
No. They taste like a Super Bowl. How about one of them pink pickle sausages? those are the, the ones that are floating around that have some particulates in the water.
I'm going to defer to Karen.
Karen?
That's a hard no.
And the last two, have y'all ever eaten Spam or lamp chicken?
Spam.
Spam.
I'm Spam. How about lamp chicken?
I've never even heard
I
of
don't
that.
know what that is.
It sounds worse. It's just the fried chicken under the red lamp at the gas station.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best chicken going.
Spam, of course, also the preferred food of the Rainbow Warrior.
No doubt, that is the truth. And also, I think the food of the world record catfish, if I'm not mistaken.
At one time,
yeah.
it's still the Arkansas state record blue catfish caught in the Mississippi River between Memphis and West Memphis, but it was caught on Spam.
The thing I like about lamp chicken or lamp pork chops, which they also have,
Is that the same as like chicken on a stick?
kinda,
Yeah,
kinda,
that can
kinda.
be, sure.
When they take it off the paper that it's on, it looks like the outline of a crime scene. I mean, it does. It's just got that grease line on it. It's all nice, but I don't know what it is about that red lamp that does something to that chicken. It's just the best.
So, do you lay in a bed at night to come up with these questions?
Dude, I can do this driving.
All the time, Joey. Not just lying in bed at night, but,
Ask Trey.
When he's on the radio, when he's driving his truck, when he's picking the kids up from school. I mean, he's always thinking, he's always coming up with stuff. He'll call me.
Yeah,
He'll call me. What do you think about this one?
I call Trey and go, I had an epiphany.
I had an epiphany.
And so
And I say, call me back later.
yeah. I try to catch Trey about 8 after he's had a couple. He's into tech. I don't know if you know this. He's into tech, but we're like tequila. So I'll try to call Trey around 8 with some.
Really into the agave distillates. That's one of my favorites. I'm a clear liquid guy. If you hadn't picked up on that. Well, we're bumping up against another break here in a few seconds. We're having a good time talking with our friends from Fish On Custom Rods. You can find them at the Painted Tree on Chenal and West Little Rock, or go to fishoncustomrods.com. You can actually get a custom rod, or you can get a production model too. You can get all kinds of stuff there, fly tying materials and outdoor lifestyle stuff. Stick around, more Wildside coming up right after this break.
It's time to hit the lakes and rivers, but before you back that boat into the water, stop by Battery Outfitters in North Little Rock, because the boat ramp is a bad place to discover a dead battery. Jacob Johns and the crew will take care of you like family and make sure you're charged up and ready to roll before you make the first cast. Bad batteries take your fish finder out of the equation, and you can't stay on the fish if your trolling motor won't turn. So take charge of your fishing fortunes with a trip to Battery Outfitters, 5915 JFK Boulevard.
Mark Hedrick here from the Wild Side to tell you about our friends at West Rock Landing on Lake Maumelle. I've been fishing Maumelle for decades, and even though I've learned a few things about catching fish on the lake through the years, I've also learned that it all starts at West Rock Landing. If you're looking for a place to hold your next bass tournament, our friends at West Rock are ready to help you take care of the details. Their covered deck is perfect for weigh-ins. They can also set you up with a boat rental for a day of fishing or a day of just enjoying the views and the area's wildlife. Go see them today. West Rock Landing, your gateway to Lake Maumelle.
Crane Chevrolet is a family-owned dealership committed to honesty, integrity, and outstanding customer service. Looking for a new ride? Crane Chevrolet has a wide selection of new and used vehicles, and when it comes to service after the sale, Crane's skilled technicians and modern service center will exceed your expectations. Crane Chevrolet is more than a car dealership. They're a part of the community. Crane Chevrolet, just off I-30, exit 130, or check them out at cranechevy.com.
Shipments of spring and summer fashions are arriving at Bell & Sword. That means swimwear from Saks, Peter Noir golf wear and shirts, Johnny O's store within a store. Be sure to check out the Faraday line and Martin Dingman shoes and leather goods. So hurry in for a great value on quality men's clothing at Bell & Sword for your spring and summer items, and you'll look fantastic. Bell & Sword, 1011 Oak Street in downtown Conway on Facebook and Instagram.
Oaklawn is here for when you want non-stop racing and non-stop action. The season's back, the weekends are packed, and it's time to plan your visit. The classic racing season kicks off January 30th and runs through May 2nd with exciting weekends, great food and drinks, and the kind of atmosphere you can only find in Hot Springs. It's fast, it's lively, it's time to win. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
We're keeping Arkansas beautiful. Want to lend a hand? Don't be afraid to get them dirty. Every day, volunteers around the state are picking up litter, planting trees and wildflowers, recycling, and more. You know what these volunteers need most? Help. Volunteer today at keeparkansasbeautiful.com. Learn more about all our programs. A message brought to you by the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission, this station, and the Arkansas Broadcasters Association.
Burroughs and Mr. Frank's is a long-standing, iconic luxury eyewear shop in the Heights. They're family-owned and operated opticians that feature high-end designer eyewear that you can't find anywhere else. Brands like Cartier, Gucci, Salt, and State Optical. Plus, they have all their lenses from the high-tech lens crafter Zeiss, who make lenses for cameras, telescopes, microscopes, and yes, glasses. These are found only at Burroughs, and they do all the fitting and lab work right in their own in-store lab. They're at 5901 R Street in the Heights, Burroughs and Frank's Optical.
This is Trey Johnson with HJ Trailer Sales. Spring is here, and y'all have made us the #1 truck bed dealer in the state. We want to thank you for your support and business. If you're looking for the best customer service from folks that can handle any type of trailer and take care of you after the sale, with hometown service, it's HJ Trailer Sales. Our team will handle all your service and warranty needs. See what great customer service looks like at HJ Trailer Sales on Albert Pike in Hot Springs, or check us out on Facebook.
Welcome back to the Wild Side on 103.7 The Buzz. It's time for this week's Keepers and Calls, presented by Battery Outfitters. Sometimes you keep them, sometimes you throw them back. But when it comes to your battery needs, the service and selection at Battery Outfitters are always keepers.
I saw an article I thought was really interesting about Mount Everest guides have been accused of secretly drugging foreign climbers to trigger expensive aerial evacuations.
Oh, I don't like the sound of this one.
As part of an ongoing, it's like a $20 million insurance fraud. It's a scheme they've got, according to the investigation by the Nepali police. Some operators of mountain rescue companies in Nepal have been arrested as part of the operation. So far, 32 have been charged, 11 arrested. The scam appears pretty large scale, like 4,782 like international climbers between 2022 and 2025. More than 300 rescues have been uncovered, fake rescues. Some of the emergencies were faked, and some foods were laced with large amounts of baking powder. And drink water. You're going to get gastro problems.
It's like it'll blow up.
Yeah, you'll get gastro problems, which is a sign of
which is similar to the
altitude
sickness. Yeah.
And so there's just been things like that going on over there. I'm sure they're looking into it still. I was looking at the forged medical documents, faked records. All were used to support these exaggerated insurance claims. So you get all this involved.
So
it's just not a good thing.
Here's my question, and I know Nepal is not a rich country, and the people there don't have a lot, and I can understand a motivation, but are they not making enough money with what they're charging these trekkers and mountaineering people to come over and climb? I mean, because it's not cheap to go climb Everest.
Well, first off, the first thing that gets into my head, whether it's anything or not, is halfway up the mountain, am I going to get the angry gizzard? you just.
Well, that's why you're not going to space or climbing Everest
or going to the bottom of the ocean.
All right, I got a keeper for you. This is out of Sheboygan County, Michigan. I thought this was pretty cool. They've got a species of lake sturgeon up there. They're, dinosaur-like aquatic life, some might say. For 20 years, the Black Lake chapter of Sturgeon for Tomorrow has protected these mature fish as they head upstream to their spawning sites along the Black River. You know how they do it? They call out volunteer sturgeon guards. So they get the public to come out and basically hang out on the creek and make sure nobody poaches these big fish as they're moving up into their spawning grounds. They also ask them to help with like counts and of how many fish are coming by. So
that's pretty
I
cool.
thought that was pretty cool. The Sturgeon Guards of Sheboygan County, Michigan.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I've got another one. You ever heard of Jim Whitaker? Trey.
You're going to tell me.
He's the first American to scale Everest. He actually reached the summit May 1st of 1963.
You're on Encyclopedia Nepal?
Well, I pulled up Everest, and by God, you won't believe what comes up. He reached the summit May 1st of 1963. Even though his group has run out of oxygen, he passed away today. He was 97 years old.
Oh, wow.
So I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I never really thought, I've never thought the first American would be. I mean, that's
I,
really.
I did not know his name. I thought you were going to embarrass me by, saying he was somebody
I thought maybe somebody
known.
Climbed it well before 63. An American had been.
That's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, it is. So I thought, and without any oxygen. So I thought that. And the last one I was going to say is the coolest thing I've seen this week is the jar of Nutella floating through the space capsule. What great advertising for have y'all ever eaten Nutella?
Oh yeah.
Y'all like it?
Yeah.
It's the most different tasting stuff but I'm telling you, you take a little bit, you go, man, I don't know if I like that. You go, well, give me a little more. And you just kind
one
of
of our regular
to it.
breakfasts at on my Mexican sojourns is the Choco Taco flour tortilla stuffed with Nutella.
Oh, I bet that's good.
It is good.
You could probably put some marshmallow in that and really do good.
I like it. I like the way you're thinking.
Yeah, well.
Well, we are wrapping things up with our friends from Fish On Custom Rods. Joey, Karen, Aubrey, whoever wants to answer. What do you want? One thing you wanted people to know about your store, about your business, what would that be that we hadn't talked about yet? They're all looking at one another.
Well, we're not just fishing. So we've got a lot of products that are made here in the U.S. Joey's made a lot of really nice cutting boards that are still on display there. We have lines of food, bourbon barrel foods. Help me out, Aubrey. We just have a lot more than fishing. We've covered all the fishing. Believe me,
you got fishing covered, but you cover a lot more than that.
But we base
it's an outdoor lifestyle type deal.
Exactly. We base our products on the lifestyle that we live and the lifestyle that we love and that we share together. Joey and Karen, Jameson and I. It's just what we love to do. So we love to share it with everyone and any kind of opportunity that we can. And we're growing, and it's come check out Fish On.
Come check it out. FishOnCustomRods.com, or check them out at the Painted Tree on Chenal and West Little Rock, Chenal and Wellington. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, guys. Hard to believe, but we're just about out of time. Thank you all for coming in.
Enjoyed it.
It was great.
Thank you.
I'm glad Mark made some friends at the Fly Fishing Film
No
Tour.
doubt.
You know,
No doubt. No
We
doubt.
found out where he comes up with those questions.
Yeah.
we'll work on that. For Damon Poole and Mark Hedrick, I'm Trey Reid. We'll talk to you next week right here on the Wild Side. So long.
When the man comes around.
The last